Hey, friend. Are you still awake? Or maybe you're drifting off to sleep? Anyway, tonight we'll go a little further. A village once full of people, but now just shadows and emptiness. So, sit down. Let the light be dim. And if a small sound comes around, don't worry. Because even in this story, words will become strangely important. This village was once bright. The noise of the market, the laughter of children, the sound of people working in the fields, everything was in harmony. But then, suddenly, it all disappeared. No one died. There was no need to dig graves. Only one night, everyone disappeared. It was as if the whole village went to sleep and never woke up again. Those who came here later say, the village is strangely silent. No birds, no dogs, not even the sound of the wind. It seems that the wind is afraid to enter. The old houses are still standing. The doors are open. The windows are broken. Wooden beds, broken pots, abandoned toys. Everything is there. Just the people are gone. But the funny thing is, many say that there are no people, but the human presence has not stopped. Many travelers have come over the years. Some came out of curiosity, some for research. Some of them never returned. Those who did return spoke very little. However, a few writings have been found. Letters, parts of diaries, sketches. One wrote, "I slept in a room at night. It seemed that someone was sleeping on the other side of the bed, but when I opened my eyes, empty." Another wrote, "When I look into the well in the middle of the village, I don't just see my own reflection. Sometimes, someone else's eyes are also looking at me." The most terrifying thing about the village's stories is the children. People say that if you go here at night, you can hear the sound of children's laughter. But the surroundings are empty. Some travelers claim that they have seen small footprints in the mud, which have gradually disappeared. As if those footprints were not people, but only memories. A researcher wrote, "I found a doll lying on the ground. When I picked it up, the glass in its eyes broke in my hand. It seemed that the doll was looking at me and smiling." There is an old bell tower in this village. Crumbling wood, rusty iron. No one knows when it was last rung. But those who have stayed the night say, the bell rings at midnight. Not once, not twice, 12 times. A clear, heavy sound, as if the sky is falling. But when you go in the morning, the bell is found completely motionless. Chains are torn, dust is accumulating. So how does it sound at night? No one knows. A traveler wrote in his diary, "I was walking down the street at night. Suddenly, I heard footsteps. A dozen, maybe 100 people walking together, but there was no one around. The sounds moved slowly. They passed me by. I stood still, and it seemed someone touched my shoulder. A cold hand, an invisible hand. The mystery of the village is still unsolved. Why did the people disappear? Where are they? No one knows. But those who have come here, all of their descriptions have one thing in common. They say, the village is not empty. There are still people here. It's just, they are not visible." So that's the end of today's story. You breathe slowly. If your eyes feel heavy, let them come. And remember, if you ever walk in an empty space and hear the laughter of children or the sound of invisible footsteps, then understand, you may not be making a mistake. You are just standing in the wrong place.
Thank you for listening to tonight's story. If you felt the chill, if the silence made your heart beat faster, then don't forget to subscribe to Horror Whisper. Here, every night has a new shadow, and every shadow has a story.